The first modal verb that you know is the verb can. Well, there are a lot of other modal verbs as well. The second modal verb we are going to talk about is the verb should. Should or shouldn't? Let's see some examples to understand what's the usage. When do you really need this verb? And what's the idea behind it? It's raining outside. You should take an umbrella. Or, Peter has a test tomorrow. He should study harder. This was such a boring movie. You shouldn't go. So can you think for the common between all of these situations? Exactly. Should is used for advice. When you give advice to somebody to do something, you should take your umbrella. It's good for you. You shouldn't go to that movie. It was not interesting. It was boring. So usually you give advice to a friend of yours. This exactly is the common case in which you will need should. You should do this. He shouldn't do that. And as every modal verb, here we have the same logic. You use the modal verb should, and after that the infinitive. I should go, he should go, we should go, and so on. The negatives are formed in an identical way as the verb can. I shouldn't go, he shouldn't go. Pay attention to this. Should not, yes, 2 words. 1 word is only cannot. When you form the question, you ask, should I go? Should he go? So you just make inversion. You change the places of he and should, of I and should, which means of the pronoun I, you, he, she, and the modal verb should. When you ask a question, the answers again are 2, positive and negative. Yes, I should. No, I shouldn't. Sounds easy. Let's see what the exercises will be. Okay. The first exercise, you need to write sentences using should. Of course, I advise you, again, to write all kinds of sentences. For example, for number 1, please write down the positive, the negative, and the question, and we'll check them on this way. The second exercise, you need to choose between the 2 modal verbs that you know, can and should. Revise what can means, and you'll find the exercise really easy. Again, write all of the forms, not only the question in the first one, but the positive and the negative as well. The more you practice, the better you're becoming. Good. See you in the answer section.